Hello all, welcome to game 16 of our chess classic series. Today we are going to see the game between Richard Reti and Efim Bogoljubow. This game was played in New York in 1924, which was a very strong tournament, and this game won the first Brilliancy prize in it. Let me introduce these new two players of our series. Richard Reti was a famous Hungarian-born chess master who later decided to take Czechoslovakian nationality. He was from the hypermodern chess school who propounded chess opening theory. They believed that it is not necessary to control the center with pawns, but you can do that by exerting pressure by the pieces from the long distance. So the formation of that opening is called as Reti system with knight f3, d5, c4 followed by g3, bishop g2 and b3, bishop b2. Later this opening structure was followed by many players, and I can remember one name, Ulf Andersen. Now the other player is Efim Bogoljubow. He was Ukrainian born chess master who decided to take later German citizenship. So let's begin. Game started with knight f3, knight f6, c4, e6, g3, d5. The normal move order of Reti opening is knight f3, d5 and c4. c4, e6, g3. This shows that White has committed himself to fianchetto and short castle. d5, bg2, bd6, castle, castle, b3. Reti, being one of the popular figures of hypermodern chess school, always favored such opening play that involved double bishop fianchetto. Rook e8. Black is planning a d5 and e5 setup in the center, but he wouldn't succeed in it. In fact, now his pieces would be misplaced. Bishop b2, nbd7, d4. In the same tournament, in the previous round against Yates, Reti played d3 and found that after c6, nbd2, e5, c into d5, c into d5, rook c1, knight f8, and black was able to solve the problem of c8 bishop. So hence he played d4, c6, inaccuracy. Black fails to realize the danger posed by Reti's play. Here, better was d into c4, b into c4 and c5, challenging the white's central control. c6, inaccuracy, nbd2, knight e4, again an inaccuracy. This shows that black has given the fight for e5 square. Here immediate e5 is also an inaccuracy. C into d5, c into d5, all the pieces are getting exchanged. D into e5, knight into e5, knight into e5, bishop into e5, bishop into e5, rook into e5, knight c4, nice move, taking the advantage of the pin pawn because black queen is hanging. It is called as LPDO, loose pieces drop off. Rook e8, knight e3, bishop e6, queen d4. Black is having IQP, queen d7, and RFD1 gives a clear plus to white. The somewhat interesting is here b6, trying to develop the bishop. Knight into e4, dubious. Knight into e4, d into e4, knight e5, f5. This is literally forced because after knight f6, queen c2, black loses the e4 pawn. So he played f5, and now time to pause and find white's move. You will get 2 points. f3, nice move. E into f3, bishop into f3. This is nice move because white wants to keep the option of e4 break with him. This is also called as pawn lever. Queen c7, a mistake. Here better defense was knight into e5, d into e5, bishop c5 check, king g2, and bishop d7. Here black should not exchange the queens because he would not be able to develop his c8 bishop. Queen c7 mistake, knight into d7, bishop into d7, e4. Hypermodern strategy by Reti is successful now. It is white who has the setup of e4 and d4 in the center. Earlier you must be remembering that black was trying for d5 and e5 setup. e5, c5, bishop f8, and pause and find white's move. You will get 2 points. Queen c2. Here winning a pawn is tempting, but it frees black's pieces. For example, e into f5, inaccuracy, bishop into f5, bishop into c6, queen into c6, rook into f5, and ra d8. Hence white played queen c2, nice move, e into d4, e into f5, ra d8, and time to pause again and find white's move. You will get 2 points. Bishop h5, nice move. Now it's time to start the fight. All white pieces are well placed except a1 rook, which will join the fight on time. Rook e5. Here rook e7 would be a mistake because bishop into d4, bishop into f5, rook into f5, rook into d4, rook into f8 check, king into f8, and queen into h7 gives decisive advantage to white. Hence black played rook e5, bishop into d4, rook into f5, mistake. This loses quickly. The last chance was rook d5, queen c4, king h8, but white wins even after. Bishop g4, nice move, b6, c into b6, a into b6, ra d1, b5, queen c3, c5, bishop into g7 check, nice move, bishop into g7 and f6. White is winning here. Rook into f5, mistake. Rook into f5, bishop into f5, queen into f5, rook into d4, and time to pause and find white's move. You will get 2 points. Rook f1. Here comes timely, as mentioned earlier, the last piece into attack, and there is no defense to the threads along f file. Rook d8. Here if queen e7, then bishop f7 check, king h8 and bishop d5. Excellent move. This is called as interception or line closing, and black will not be able to take his rook back for the defense of the back rank. And if queen f6, then queen c8, white is winning here. So black played rook d8, bishop f7 check, king h8, and pause and find white's final blow. You will get 2 points. Bishop e8, excellent move, and black resigned here. Okay, Jimmy, tell me, what did you learn today?
Okay, sir.
Central control does not necessarily be by pawns, but can be achieved by exerting a pressure by pieces from long distance. A badly placed piece will become liability. As seen in this game, black never recovered by the weakness of the light square bishop. Always stay flexible, be ready to shift an advantage from one type to other and from positional play to attacking play. So hope you like the game. So do like, share and comment and subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon.